Standing quadriceps. The goal for this move is to do it once a day, 3 repetitions on each side of the body. The first time you do this move, you should use the half rule. Only do half as much as you think you should, and only work half as hard as you think you can. In the case of this move, that means you may do only 1 repetition on each side of your body, once on the right, once on the left, and quit for the day. Wait and see how your brain and your body react to that, and then the next day either do 2 or 3 depending on how you feel. You may find that the limiting factor in this move is how much you can bend your knee. I'll be showing you some tips and tricks for how to manage your knees if they're cranky, but the bottom line is always the same. You want to stay in a range of motion that keeps your knees comfortable. The workload should not be on your knees in this move. The workload is up on the hip and on the rest of the structure of the pelvis and the low back. Stand next to a chair, a shelf, or countertop, or even right next to the wall. You're going to touch that surface lightly to keep your balance. You'll be standing on the same leg that's next to the chair or wall. So I'll be standing on my left leg, keeping my balance with the left hand. With your right hand, you're going to grasp your right ankle. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see this. So you want to grasp right at the ankle. Now for some of you, that's going to bend your knee too much. You won't be able to bend your knee that much if you have inflammation in the knee or damage in your knee or a knee surgery of some sort. There are a couple tricks that help with that. One is you can use a very light towel. This is a dish towel. They tend to be very, very lightweight, and you can loop that around the ankle and hold it in your right hand. And that way you can actually get the amount of bend that's comfortable. For me, I'm happier with my bathrobe tie. Men, you could use a necktie or even a belt for this, and actually tie a loop in it so that you don't have to grasp this way with your hands. You can just loop your hand through, loop the other end around your ankle, and then hold that way. Ideally, if you can hold with your arm, it's better. And the reason is because that recruits muscles in your back and across through your hips as you do the move. It recruits them a little more the way they would be used when you walk. But if you cannot get that much bend in your knee, start initially by looping something around your ankle. You want to use whatever range of motion is comfortable. So if you're comfortable here, start there. If you're comfortable here, start there. If you're comfortable up higher, you start there. The start position for this move is to drop your thigh right down next to the other thigh. Look down and check. You want your legs to be hanging exactly the same on each side. They should look the same at the thigh. You want it held in a natural way, so not out, not forward, and you want the hip to relax, not up. So the ideal start position is square at the hips, parallel at the thighs, right next to the other leg, knee bent, hanging by the side in a comfortable, relaxed way. Your start position may look very different. You may have to be hiked up in the hip with a leg out to the side and fairly open. Let's go back to my dish towel. Fairly open like this in the leg. Wherever your start position is that your body can be comfortable with, work in that position. Gradually, your body will be able to drop down into that more correct position, and that's the goal of this move. Are you ready? For the move, you start in your start position, you relax your body best you can, and you're going to put just a bit of light pressure down against your hand as though to straighten your leg this way. So you're pressing the hand up, the ankle down into the hand. That's what it looks like from the side, from the front like this. If your hip pulls up on the move, that's okay. Your brain's going to do whatever it does, but your goal is to release that hip and let the leg just hang naturally. You're going to press for 10 seconds and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then relax. I happen to like This change of sides at this point, so you step on the right side and you repeat the same thing with the right leg. Again, you're right next to your side, you're upright here, chest is upright, hips are level, hold at the ankle, press down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release that side. You would be turning around. I'm moving the chair. Go back to your right. Repeat for 10 seconds. Release. Do 10 seconds on the left. And the third time around, 10 seconds on the right, 10 seconds on the left. So it's 3 times each side, 10-second hold each. When you're done, just move your hips around a little. Let the brain read all that feedback it's been getting from the front of the hip and the base of the spine, and then you're good to go. There's an advanced level on this move also, and I'm going to show you that from the side. For the advanced level, you're going to do everything the same as you do during your regular move, but here you're going to swing the knee backward. As you can see, this opens this front surface of the leg much more. It puts much more workload up here on the front of the thigh and the front of the hip and pelvis. And that's exactly what we wanted to do. So you swing the leg back wherever you're comfortable. You're going to look forward, stay as quiet as you can, and do that 10-second press toward the floor. That's the standing quadriceps. Let me know how you do with it.